Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody's having an amazing day on this beautiful Sunday that God has given us. Thank y'all for popping in. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Get on up in here and please don't close that door. Leave it open. Please leave that door open for the people. Y'all leave it open to my amazing mods. Hello and welcome. Thank y'all for popping in and showing up and showing out when y'all need to. I greatly appreciate y'all each and every time. Hey, Miss Faith, she says, good evening, everyone. Miss Joyce says, good Sunday evening. Talking with G and Mods and chats. Hey, Miss Joyce. Miss Sain says, hello at G. I was waiting for you. Thank you, girl, for waiting for me. I appreciate you so much. She says, at Miss Faith, she said, hey, Miss Charnel, Joyce. Miss Sonia is speaking to y'all. Hey, Miss Charnel, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, happy Sunday to you. Miss Sexy Diva, my amazing mod, as well as Miss Sonia. Hey, y'all. Hey. How y'all doing? We getting some rain here. Um, I know somebody's gonna ask me, where's Maria, child? I don't know if she getting any rain, child. She might be sitting outside on the porch with the Seventh Avenue on them legs, child, just like glistening. Y'all know how she be glistening them legs up with that Seventh Avenue beauty stuff. She might pop in before we end the live, child. We don't know. We don't know. But yes, hello and welcome to everybody. Um, Miss David says hello, at Sonya, my sister Maud. So yes, hello, beautiful people. Y'all get on up in here, and like I said, please leave that door open. We are at I think we need 40 more, 30, 39 more for the 3K mark. Child, we are steady climbing. So y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to get on up over here and hit that subscribe button with your girl talking with G. And let's get this 3K done, child. Well, we about to at the end of June, so we might not make it at the end of the June, but nevertheless, we're not gonna say never. So we praying that we do. If not, we're gonna keep on pushing till we get it. So yes, y'all, please tell a friend to tell a friend to get on up over here and hit that subscribe button for your girl. Greatly appreciate y'all, everybody that has been subscribing to the channel. Whose house is our house? Y'all know who our house is. The day ones, the ones that believe and all of the above, the leaders and not the followers. Greatly appreciate all of y'all so much. Hey, Miss Tay Boney, she says, hey, Miss G, how are you doing today, girl? Hey, girl, I'm doing good. How about yourself? Miss KC says, hey, talking with G Mods and chats. It's been a while, but I'm back. I hope all is well for everyone. Well, it's glad we're glad to have you back, Miss KC. Welcome. Thank you so much for popping back up over here with the family, honey. We greatly appreciate you so much. Miss David says, tap that like button, please. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe up over here, child. Um, I have not seen Miss Patricia, not as of yet. Miss Patricia, you know what I mean? You staying there, honey. Don't let me have to get that paper and pencil out and give you another tardy. Child, she been popping in, getting in here when I threatened her with the TARDIS, child, but I look like I'm had to do it again. Miss Patricia! She'll get here. She'll get here. Miss Saint says, hi, Tape Moni and Kay. Yes, thank y'all so much for welcoming the people on up in here, child. Y'all get on up in here for you bush watchers, bush campers, or whatever you want to call yourself. Get on down here in the chat and chat it up with the people. And especially, don't let me leave this one out, especially to all the amazing haters. Y'all come on back down here in the bushes, get out the bushes and get down here in the chat and chat it up. We like to see when the chat is going and moving and all of that kind of stuff. And I can't hardly keep up with the chat. You know, that's a good thing. So y'all pop on down here in the chat and chat it up with the good people up over here. Thank you so much. Again, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you all. And thank y'all that sends me stuff and whew, child, sends me stuff, child. I be trying to get to it, child. I am a working woman. I do have a whole job and all of the above and grandkids and kids and all that stuff, child. So I'm here when I can get here, child. But anyway, child, I know everybody done been out here on these YouTube streets, child. Y'all done been out here. Y'all done been out here on these streets. Miss Shayla, Miss Shayla, I'm about to give you a tardy, girl. Miss Shayla talk about some, hey, I'm here. Miss Shayla, I'm see what you're gonna do for Marsau, honey. Cause Marsau needs your help now, child. You talk about doing all that stuff for Tuna Cat the other day and all that kind of stuff, baby. I'm see what you're gonna do. Wait a minute now. A legend, Miss Shayla, at 7:30 in the morning was where was you? Miss TJ Queen says, hi guys. Hey, Miss TJ's Queen, welcome. Welcome on in, everybody. Greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Miss Taybona says, Miss G, I'm fine. Next week, homicide Holly Johnson go to court. She should through about her son. Now she is in jail crying. I miss my son. Oh, she's in jail crying. She miss her son. Girl, bye. Romika's son miss his mama. Miss Taybona, why you gotta say that and get me up here yelling on this good old Sunday afternoon? Child, you know, I ain't been seeing keys popping out, telling a whole lot with what's really going on with this stuff right here and all this stuff. Don't nobody care about homicide Holly. She brought this on herself. It is what it is, and hopefully you get to miss him, just as long as Romika's son get to miss her. How about that? Can we do that? Girl, I can't stand that child. Don't even know. Miss Shirley says he was with me, y'all. Allegedly. Miss Shayla, I'm gonna say allegedly, cause girl, you know that girl Tuna Cat is crazy. You know she crazy, Miss Shayla. She crazy. Her mother is crazy too, child. But child, I know y'all done see the YouTube screens and it's on fire. Yeah, with Marsau Scott getting arrested, honey. But I need for the good people down here before we get into that bullshiggity. I need for y'all to tell me why come Wildebeest, aka also known as Wanda, went live today, child. She went live. I seen it. Along with all the YouTubers talking about Marsau went to jail at 7:31 in the AM on this good 6/28/26. Wait, what? Yes. So Wildebeest went live, y'all. And I said, okay, let me click on it. I did. Child, she won't saying nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Was not, and I had to say to myself, I said, self, and myself said, huh? Well, now, could she be trying to do some deflecting? Trying to get the people to come up over there, not for the people on the YouTube or screech to be hearing this bullshiggity about her daughter's husband being arrested on this good day? Child, I cannot with that thing right there, honey. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. From what I've heard and what I've seen, it looked like to me she got her hands full. Her hands are so plenty of full, child. Ooh, child, she been popping out here on the good YouTube screen, child. I can't listen to her but just for a little taste of a minute. And that's about all I can do with that lady right there, honey. But she coming out here on the YouTube screens because you know the word on the curve. Allegedly, I ain't said y'all, I ain't put this out here, but honey, you know, she don't know how to mind business that pay her. So allegedly somebody might be. Y'all know the popo knock. Y'all know how the popo knock. Might be no knock from the popo at that door, child. Allegedly, alleged. That their Tuna Cat mother been out here communicating threats and everything to the people out here on this YouTube screech, child. So she been popping out here, child, trying to say she won't threatening nobody. Now she's trying to flip it, say she won't threatening nobody and all that kind of stuff, child. And I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Is you scared? Hey, Miss Charlene. She says, hey, beautiful ladies, right back at you. Hey, beautiful. Welcome in. How are you today? This good old amazing Sunday. Miss Shirley says that Sonya, these people are clowns. Miss Sonya says, I wouldn't admit that at Shayla. Miss Faith says, I was hard at work that time of the morning, honey. Yes. Miss Taybona says, Miss G, Tiger Free brother, he got arrested for beating his wife. Tiger Free. Who's Tiger Free, Miss Tayboni? But yes, honey, back to the matter at hand, honey. Miss aka Wildebeest, honey. I think she come out here trying to deflect the people and get the people off from speaking of Marsau. I finna say Marsau Holt, but it's Marsau Scott getting allegedly arrested, honey. Down yonder in Huntsville to the Alabama for these here good old DV charges, honey, and the $600 bond, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Child, I can see that girl right now, that tuna cat child, Lord have mercy, G. Miss Charlene says when she went live, all I saw was a kid. Baby, that's all I seen too, Miss Charlene. I said, well, she came out here to the flag. Miss Charlene, that's what I picked up on that bullshit. I ain't heard her say word one. I guess she had finally got around there to Brian Yana and they cleaned up that kitchen, honey, and then maybe she wanted somebody to see the stove and the kettle or something. That's what I figured it was, child, because she ain't said nothing. I said, well, is this all? I said, is this all she got for the people? Child, I said, if that Wanda don't go somewhere, sit down, child. But like I was saying, honey, it looked like to me she got a whole hands full. She need to let that girl tuna cat of hers stand in her own bullshit, honey, because every laugh that she gave to the queen of reality TV when she was going down through there. Because y'all know Martell Hope was taking her, and still is, taking her and the children down through there, down through there. Yeah, yeah. So, Tuna Cat was laughing. She thought it was funny. Well, as far as Marsau Scott being arrested, we the people still trying to find out who it was. Could it allegedly, them DV charges, been against his wife? Allegedly? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know, y'all. Miss Casey says, sure enough need to stop trying to solve her daughter and son-in-law problems. It's none of her business. They are adults. You better come on through here and bring that adult back out. Tell her again. He used to be on a BET show. I gotta look him up, Miss Taboni. Yes, but I just feel like that's what her I just sent you a cash out, Miss G. Thank you, Miss Chanel, baby girl. Thank you for your support. Let me see here, girl. Where my thing at? Where my thing at? Thank you, baby, for sponsoring the live today. One down and 4 more to go, child. I got 4 more to go. Will there be another child? What it is? We can name this Cheeseburger Sunday. Y'all know I love me a good old cheeseburger. Why y'all playing with me? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I figured that she come out here trying to deflect, because ever since the lady, and we don't call other CC's names, but ever since that lady put the word out there that she gonna have that, that's the popo knot, y'all. That's the popo knot. That's the popo, hoe. Knocking at your door. She been trying to come out here trying to act like she ain't worried. She was saying she ain't threatening nobody. And she can say she going to Diana to Atlanta anytime she wanted to say she going to Atlanta. She could tell the good people the other day she going to Virginia and all that kind of bullshit. Honey. Well, I said to the good old lady, you too old to be acting like a fool. Why don't you sit down and just take that bullshit like Miss Van? Because y'all know I'm a fan of Miss Van. Mrs. Van. Y'all know I'm a fan of Miss Van up over here. Miss Van didn't get out here on this internet. When Tuna Cat and her mother then was bullying and talking about the queen of reality TV, Melody Cherie Rogers, that Miss Van didn't do none of that. Miss Van said she can handle her own. She can handle her own. Lord, I can't stand that girl Tuna Cat and her mother. Child. Well, the wildebeest want the good people to be out here trying to say, well, she claimed she had so much to say the other night, child, and a whole lot of people gonna be going to jail, and this gonna happen, and that's gonna happen. Girl, you keep on saying this bullshit, you keep on suing people and all kinds of stuff, and ain't nothing happening. Who said that? Says, what's up? What's up? Talking with G Mars and chats. Happy blessed Sunday, right back at you. Thank you for popping in, hitting that good old like button for us. We greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you choose to be a sponsor for the channel, you can do it as little as 99 cents or whatever you would like to do. It's fine. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. But Yes, honey. Popping out here with all that bullshit, honey. And I let somebody see it that had never even really looked at the show. Looked at it and they said that person said, "Oh, that lady right there, she's pressed, ain't she? She's really weird, weird." Yeah, I think she worried about the popo knocking at that dodo. Hi, Miss Donna. She says, "Hey, y'all. Hey, beautiful. Happy Sunday to you." And Miss Saint says, "Hi." Who said that? She says, "Hi, Miss Donna." So yeah, child. I think she worried, child. She trying to perpetrate and pretend like she ain't worried, honey, but she worried about that child. I tell the good people all the time, it take you a few minutes to get in trouble, and it could be the rest of your life to get out of it. Let me tell y'all what happened to me today, and I'm gonna get back on the bullshit in a few minutes. Child, I don't know what it is about my car. It ain't fancy. It's fancy to me. But child, I can go to the grocery store, wherever, child, and park. Somebody got to park right up under me. The children getting out the back seat of the car, hitting my damn doors and all that stuff. I'm like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus Christ. Child, welcome today, children. Welcome today. A man just backed into my car, y'all. He backed into my car, child. I went running after the man in the car and said, "Hold that fool. You done hit my damn car." He said, "Well, I got what you need." I said, "Well, I'm gonna need it." Child, welcome. That fool jumped in his car and drove off. I got that license plate number. I said, "I got that license plate number. You bald-headed bastard, you." Ooh, child, the popo told me he got 24 hours to do what he need to do to my damn driver door of my car. If he don't do it, it's a misdemeanor. But if he don't do it by 11:41 tomorrow, it becomes a drive-off felony charge. I'm about to get this fool. I'm about to get him. I'm about to get that bald-headed bastard right there. How you gonna hit my car and tell me you got what I need, but then you take off? Now I gotta call the popo. Sure do. But you know what? That was the devil child trying to get me off my square. In the mix of all of that, I said, you know what? It's just a car. It could have been worse. It was parked. I won't bother nobody. It won't bother nobody. But he just backing up when he could have drove forward. He gonna back up like he can't see. I think he was a little taste intoxicated though. But that beside the point ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't my business. And the popo gave me his number and everything, and I'm gonna be on top of his ass all week long. Did you find his food yet? What's the deal? What's the dealio? I'm gonna need to know what's the dealio. Yes, go back into the dark. Oh Lord, you know what? When you work hard, you try to have a little something, and you try to pay for it, mind your own business and stuff. Ain't bother no car. My car won't bother nobody. It was just parked and minding its business. And that food just gonna back. How you gonna back up going 5, 10 miles per hour? How? I said, you know what? It's still drivable. I have a nice good denim on my driver's side of the door. I can tell my door's a little off now, a little off balance and all of that. But you know, it's drivable. Like I said, it could have been worse than what it is. So thank God it wasn't worse than what it was. But I'm just praying that the popo catch that ho-ho. Teach him a lesson, you drunk bastard. Miss Face said you should gave him some lead a few rounds. Child! Woo child! Miss Shayla says Unc mouth is reckless, just vile and nasty. Hey, my sweet girl, hey! In fact, I don't think it'd be a good thing to be pop out out there public, honey. But you know what I said? It doesn't matter if you go to the grocery store, wherever you park at, or whatever. I don't know what it is about my car. It seems like it has a magnet to it, and it just draws people to my car. They just want to park all up under my car, just park all on top of my damn car, and all that kind of stuff. Like, what the hell? All them parks out here. Why you gotta park up under my car like that? You know what? That's like the second time within this month, in this month right here, that my car has been scrubbed. The first time I saw where somebody had chipped the paint off of my fender, it wasn't really that bad, but I know it's there, and my window was pushed in. I said, "Damn, somebody hit my car." Yeah, maybe that let that go. This time around, it's noticeable. I'm like, what the hell? I'm gonna whoop that. Next time I see this bald headed bastard, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna jump on his head, jump right on his head. I'm jumping right on his head. Miss Ain't says, "Gee, stay safe." I'm trying, honey. Miss Faith says, "I would have." You the blow gave him a blowout. Well, Miss Faith, you know what? When the popo get to knocking at that door, I'm gonna see what he got to say about that. He could be like that. Yeah, I did. So if you want a felony charge, you catch that felony charge. Yeah, that's hit and run all day long. Yeah, you supposed to stay at the scene of the crime. Yeah, dirty bastard, you. Ain't no good gonna come to him, y'all. Ain't no good gonna come to him. Hitting my car like that and gonna take off and burn rubber. Child, when I tell y'all that man was sped off, child, he was running up to an intersection at the stop sign, getting on the main busy Mercury up here. Child, he could have hit other cars. Other people could have been hurt or possibly unalive. You never know. So, ain't no good gonna come to him. His day is coming right around the corner. Right around the corner, honey. Yes, the popo. I'm sending the popo to the dodo. That part right there. That's all I need them to go to the dodo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We know that you hit a car today and you drove off and you left. Take his ass downtown. That part right there. Lock his ass up. Woo, child. Even in the midst of a storm, child, you still just gotta laugh, child. Even though I wasn't ready, it ain't that bad that I can't drive it or none of that. But a car wasn't on my list of nothing like that. To be running around, you got to get estimates or possibly do you want to trade the car in or I ain't got time for all that. I ain't ready for all that right now. I might not be ready, but the good Lord might be ready. So, child, I got to wait this thing out and see which way it's gonna go. Hey, Miss Denise, girl. She says, "Hey, y'all, hey, girl, hey." Well, other than that, y'all, all is well. All is well. God is still good in the midst of all of this mess that be going on, child. This man that hit my car today, he will be caught, apprehended, as they can say. Child, they're going to tap that ass. They're going to get him. They're going to get him, for real, for real. And polices are so slow, child. Whenever you need them, they're never nowhere around, honey. They ain't never nowhere around when you need them, y'all. I'm like, okay. But it is what it is. Like I said, all is well. It could have been worse than what it was. Back to the matter at hand. Miss Faye says, "Hi, Miss Denise." Miss Sensitive says, "Hello, Miss Denise, my sister Ma." But yeah, honey, y'all know that hey, Miss Denise, my co-host girl. You on mute? I
Sorry,
say you.
girl, I'm just talking away. Here I go. Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm laying down, but I'm up here listening. Come on, sis, and tell me what's going on. I'm strolling on the Insta of the gram, and I
Not
saw
the
this couple.
Insta,
I was
girl.
like,
Wait a minute.
girl,
Not the Insta.
yeah, on the Insta of the grams, because I go over there when old Clarence be want to threaten me and stuff, threaten to come and whoop my tail and stuff. But I was over there scrolling in other people's business, and that's what my eyeball caught right there. My eyeball, that eyeball done caught that Marsau. Now who done how he done hauled off and harassed? He better
Child,
not be in there for
we the people don't
who.
know who it was, not as of yet, honey.
Let me
We don't
find
know
out
who
if
it was.
Wanda. It could be one or two people, Wanda or Martell.
Child, at that time in the morning, child, he should have been at the house in the bed with his wife, Tuna Cat. Ain't that what she said? That what she said? Martha don't be out there teaching melody. I mean, if you know something about my husband, you should say it. Hey, Miss Carla.
That boy, please. That boy was with his other woman. He probably ain't been nowhere near. The closer he come to Tisha when it's time to film.
Well, now, Miss Denise, I heard some people out here on the YouTube street saying that that's what he got arrested for, so he can have a storyline on that damn show. Hey, Miss Carla, I don't know.
I believe it because I was looking at the records. How you good in there get booked at 7:51, 7 something like that
It
in the
was
morning,
7:30
and
this
then
morning. He was out about
about
9 or
7:30,
something like that.
and then he was out by 9. I am so sick of them down there in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm sick of y'all with these Alabama. Y'all need to come to Texas and watch them how see how fast they lock your tail up, and you ain't getting your butt out like that. You ain't going in there. Oh no, at 7 in the morning, then you back out an hour. No, we don't. They don't do that here.
Well, child, I told the good people down here early that girl Tuna Cat mother went live today, and Miss Charlene, she co-signed with me, and ain't said word one. I said, well, she popping out here to deflect to get the people from talking about Marsau being arrested. I don't believe it's for no show, honey. I believe he was arrested, honey, behind some DV charges. Now, who was it? Allegedly, was it Tuna Cat? Allegedly, was it the side chick child? Who was it?
Well, it couldn't be Martell because he runs and hides from Martell. He's scared of the Martell. So I know
Mm,
you can't be putting your hands on Martell because he's scared of Martell.
woo, mm. Child, I said, I don't know why the wildebeest popped out there talking about some going live today and ain't said nothing, anything. She was just, I told the good people out here, she must have been wanting the people to know that she finally took time out to go clean up a damn kitchen because that's all me and Miss Charlene seen was stove.
I think they sent her to come on out. They doing something. They trying to get them some motion because ain't nothing over there. Ain't nothing going on over there. And now he done broke the internet. I guess see they can't. You know what? They can't let mail out do them for nothing. They
Uh-uh.
always gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Mail, first of all, y'all
Zooming
big
who?
dummies.
May I say, who
First of all,
zooming?
mail, like this here. Mail didn't ask for this mess to come out against her and what Martell did to her. But you nuts can't y'all won't let her be great for nothing. So I guess y'all figure, well, she got too much. She broke the internet. She get too much shine. So you got to come out there and do something stupid. I can't stand
Uh-uh.
them Huntsville.
Hold on, Miss Sonya, Miss Sassy to the Diva. That's what the good people said. And Millie Chun, shout out to Millie Chun. I heard her say it was DV charges. They said it wasn't a DV charge, it was harassment. Well, honey, the paperwork is saying something that's totally different, child. Y'all going over there and that ain't what I seen. Miss Sassy Diva said if it was Tuna Cat, it would have been DV because they married. What that what it said? Child ain't crazy.
Well, they got it on the newspaper down that way, and I'm getting it from they site. They're saying it's the third. What is? I gotta go back and look at it. Like third party harassment. It's an
Uh-uh.
assault charge.
Hold on. Let me see if
So
I can see
who
what
did
you
the,
sent
who
me.
did the assault?
Um, um, it don't say on what you sent me, but on these other people's channels and posts and stuff, that's what it's saying. TV, y'all. TV, y'all. My sweet said the paperwork shows harassment. That's what's showing. Now I know I ain't diagrammatic crazy. I ain't crazy, y'all. DV in the third degree. What I seen and say it seemed them saying, y'all going back over there right quick and look at Millie Chun. Get on over there right now. I'm gonna leave the door open. Woo child.
I'm gonna say this, and God, I'm not. I don't condone violence. Okay, I don't condone certain things. But if he just happened to just grab his little hand and her neck just so happened to fall in between it because he's out here being reckless, I understand where he coming from. Okay, so I'm just saying if it is Caesar.
Uh, let me see. Let me see. Don't y'all rush me. Description simple. Assault third. Arresting agency. What the description say harassment. But these folks are saying DV charges, y'all. Don't get me line. Don't get me the line. Don't get me the
But
line.
I'm saying not on the one that I sent you, but it's another one that is actually from the newspaper down there in Huntsville. I gotta go back and go look at it on the newspaper site. But they say harassment, assault, and DV.
Yeah.
And
Um,
third degree harassment in the third degree.
Chanel said, and he got out fast on a Sunday. Mr. Sexy Diva says it's assault and third degree harassment. Thank you, Miss Sexy Diva. My tweet says put Madison County Jail. Put his name, and you will see it's saying harassment. I saw it said harassment. DV. Miss Chanel said DV. Ooh, I see.
So who the
Well,
heck is he
well,
harassing? Who he
honey,
harassing? Not Tisha. Please
if
don't
it
say it's Tisha.
if it ain't DV, y'all can best believe we seen one to pop out a little taste of early, and she gonna come out and do some clarification, cause y'all know she love to be trying to clear up some stuff, honey. She love to try to clear it up.
She don't want to clear it up to get herself on notice. It's all about her and Tisha.
Mm, you know what? They ain't seen half of what's gonna happen to them, child. They have not seen half of what's gonna happen to them. Wanda's getting everything that Wanda deserves because Wanda, she admitted it on her YouTube live how she bullied Mel. She took pleasure in that. So now everybody on the YouTube streets is bullying you and your daughter. Now you can't stand it. Then you can't stand the heat. Can't stand the heat. Get out the
All that.
kitchen. You thought it was
All that.
funny. It ain't
All that.
funny. No,
It
Mel
ain't funny.
and her mama both could have handled Tisha and Wanda if they wanted to. But why go down in the gutter with the gutter? Child, I cannot. I cannot with these people.
All I know is I'm sick of all of them, and
Me too.
I don't need Dusty Dan to be up and down my timeline on the Insta of the gram because I be trying to get me some peace. You know, I'm already running from Clarence. You know, I don't need no more.
I cannot. I cannot with you.
I can't with her. Every time she go body shame somebody, all I simply said, okay, all I do is smile and laugh at what the comments of people saying, and then the first thing she want to say is she gonna try to call somebody broke. Okay, and I said, ain't nobody finna go watch that miserable fight. We'll go pay our money to go stand and take a picture of Chris Brown before I pay somebody to see Clarence.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. But just in case, CB ain't got time for that. You can take picture of the yard. I ain't got time for all that extra.
um, when I clicked on it, it just says 10 hours ago, Marsau Scott, booking number, the time, the date, his agenda. That bastard is 46 years old. Release time. It ain't giving me nothing else. Come on, let me see something else. Uh, Love and Marriage Huntsville star Marsau Scott arrested on assault and harassment charges. Okay. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Marsau Scott was arrested Sunday morning in Huntsville, Alabama. This is according to Madison County Sheriff's Office inmate records. Scott, 46, was booked at 7:31 a.m. on June the 28th. Jail record shows he was booked on charges of third-degree simple assault, harassment, and an alias with arrest for a misdemeanor. He was released from custody at 9:58 a.m. So what y'all saying? I'm gonna read that again. Third degree simple assault harassment. So what y'all saying? I mean, get out of my face.
Let me say this. Y'all better not have went down there to the little Madison County mess down there and got with the little friends and fit this stuff. This best better not show up on that doggone show. Cause then it's gonna show like they saying this is all stage. I'm so sick of them. Oh, they
Yeah,
done ran my
wait,
pressure up. I'm
wait,
about
wait,
to say
wait,
the
wait. Wait a minute, Miss Denise. It says, according to the booking records, the simple assault and harassment charges were initiated by the Huntsville Police Department. The alias writ arrest lists the Madison County Sheriff's Office as the arresting agency and carries a $600 bond. This marks the fifth arrest involving a Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member since January 2024. Urban Bell. Uh, so what y'all saying? Let me see what y'all saying. That's his
so
side chick. Miss Charnel says maybe someone at the bar. Miss Sexy Diva said that's his side chick. She also says if it was Tuna Cat, it would be DB because they married. Baby.
so you mean tell me he out here putting hands on the law? He better go on somewhere.
Okay. Well, a lot of CCs that I've seen across this YouTube screen is gonna have to come back out and do some little taste of correction uh, on their channels because they might be trying to suit on people, but they was saying that it was DV charges, and DV consists of someone you're dating or your marital partner or whatever, child. So you know, to be continued, to be continued. More and more is still gonna be popping out, coming out. But in a situation like this right here, I need for Martell Holt to come on out and bring it out to the people and let the good people know who it is. Neo Liberian, I don't know who you is. Get your ass on somewhere. I ain't about to let you up here. You're probably bucket naked or something. Get on down.
All I'm gonna say this is to Marsau. All I got I just got one little note for you, Marsau. Like a cop car. When they get up on you. Let me
That
stop.
part right there. That part right there. Um, this thing doesn't let you do like it used to because I used to could be able to kick them out, but it's I don't know who this person is. But baby, go ahead on about your business, Neo.
We're not gonna
Cause
even let them. We're not gonna even let them up.
nah, he gone. He went on about his business. God bless him on his journey this good old Sunday afternoon, June 28, 26 here. So yeah, he went on about his business, child. But I can't wait to see Tuna Cat try to come out to defend him. But they some stupid women up there on that show. Her and Kimmy about to be the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. And you right, steady. Mel told that girl a long time ago, go pull up to the bars, honey. Pull up to the bars. Why was he not in the bed at 7:31 in the morning? On this good Sunday morning. Why not? Most people ain't working on no Sunday. What he out there doing? He ain't got home not yet.
I'm so glad you didn't let that fool up. You ain't see what he wrote in the back. He wanna get some boobies. You gotta get yourself on somewhere.
Hey, can I get some boobies? Lord, let me see. Can I ban him? God bless him on his journey. It ain't gonna let me get him. If y'all see Neo Liberian down there, to my mom, y'all go ahead and kick his ass out, block him, ban him, and all of that. He ain't got nothing else to do but be out here trolling on this good old Sunday afternoon. We up here to get some laughs in and all of that, cause I need a laugh. Who said that? Said leg, hips, and thighs went to jail today. Yes, ma'am. Um, Miss says, who is he? Martha harassing at Tuna Cat. Hey, Miss Sassy Diva, if anything, it be Tuna Cat harassing Marsau. Martha, can you stay home with us today, Martha? Girl, if I had to be identified by being married and have to go through all that bullshiggity and all of that hell, honey, I would never, ever, never, ever be married again in this lifetime. Not doing it. Cause see, my mouth can get
It could
reckless too.
it could be Martell that on the harassment part. Know why I say that? Because they back and forth. Because he had put charges on. He put charges and a restraining order on Martell for bothering him and threatening to fight with him. Who's to say? Because y'all know Martell petty. He probably went down there and filed them charges like he did on Mail and did it to Marsau because he just out for revenge on everybody.
Yep.
Everybody could get it. You get a case, you get a case, everybody get case.
Not the Oprah Winfrey up here giving out cases. Not Oprah giving out the cases. Miss Davis says they said Ti was in Huntsville last night for a concert, so Martha was out all night with his side pieces. Girl, not the side pieces. Oh Lord. Mm.
Oh wow. Don't tell me they got some of that cheap watered down liquor and then went out there and got that uncle in them and started acting up and all crazy and stuff. So they got that
What,
cheap
what,
version of the Quavo.
wait a minute. You got me stuttering right now, Miss Sexy. Y'all got me stuttering right now. How y'all gonna let Ti be down there in Huntsville and nobody telling me until right now? I mean, Tiny know how we are.
Well, you must have missed it. You must have missed your boo thing marching up out that courthouse a couple of days ago. You know, they was side by side. I said, now where my sister at? 'Cause they ain't tell her nothing. She supposed to walk down there with the children too.
Well, now what he in courthouse for? He don't tell me everything. I'm like my sweet, when it comes to Diddy and stuff, he don't tell me everything. What he was in court for?
They brought them back in there on them charges. They had them charges against them. Somebody pulled them back up in there. So they was fighting them down on trust. I don't know if they reset it or dismissed it or what they feel. I just know they come skipping out. They came skipping out the courthouse like it wasn't nothing. Talking about
What?
let them know.
Oh my God! So Miss Denise, Miss Sensitive says Ti on tour. Look up the cities. Okay, thank you. Miss Denise, do you think this bullshiggity is for the TV show? Because Marceau and Tunica ain't got no storyline. You think that's what it's about?
No, I think so. Ain't none of them got no storyline. The only person who got a storyline that she ain't even on the show is Mel. And she didn't even ask them to throw her in no storyline. That's Martell done behind all of them. They ain't got nothing better to do. They want some money as bad as they want some money.
Mm,
Where the,
mm.
where the plug at so I can unplug off of Winfrey, the own channels. And we just unplug it from the socket. We ain't nobody got to just put it on the blackout. Ain't nobody gonna watch nothing.
Yeah, honey, I don't really believe this for the TV show. I think it's something that he done got himself caught up into again because like I said, all those folks laughed at Mel and Martell. Martell deserves to be laughed at. He really do. I'm not taking up for him, but they all thought that they marital situation was funny, and they all had a sniggle and a grin and a grin and a snigger and a laugh and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a real thing, and these people gonna get just what's coming to them. That really is. That stuff was not funny at all. Those people could have, Mel and her kids could have lost their lives in this situation, and they still fighting for their life in this situation. So it's nothing
But
funny about it at all.
I got somebody for Martell. Hey Martell, I got somebody for you. Since Clarence don't want to fight her, there's her name is Face Shot Leah. I bet you won't run up on that one right there. Now she love to hit you in the face. Now you just come on down now. Come on
Well,
down yonder and let old face go on back down there to the ATL and let old Face Shot get you.
Miss Pasadena, what you gonna send her for when in all reality, open field may the best man win. May the best person be standing, stand. I got my money on Mel. Just give him an open field and say, do what you do. I think she got him. I don't think she got him. I know she got him. She tapped that ass on the real. See, Martell Holt is scared of Mel right now. That's what his problem is. Certified clown.
But what he want to do is he want to cause see let me pay attention. She's not at that dollar bracket. She ain't that tax bracket that she was at when she first got with him. Her tax bracket is up there. And if he want her to even put a scratch on him so he can break right. You heard that lie in that report. His whole arm was not bro. You let me shake your hand. I'm gonna pull it out the socket. Me.
Pull it
You
all the way
you
out that socket. Just
all
pull
the
it out
way.
that
I'll
socket.
have you fly across the room. I will give you a reason to
No,
lie.
no, no,
You
no,
know,
no, no. No, this is what we want to do for him, Mr. Nee. We want to snatch his face and throw him up against the wall, allegedly.
Yeah. Since you want to be grabbing folks by the face and all that, grab us. Grab
Yeah,
us. I want you to. I want you to do that for me. Run up and get
that
done
part
up,
right there.
please. Picking on, that's what I don't like about narcissists. They are bullies. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
are bullies. And then when somebody come for y'all and put y'all in your place, and it ain't no bullying, they putting you in your place, and the first thing you want to holler and cry, they're bullying me. She's picking with me. So she's fighting
Mm-hmm.
back to defend her babies. Now you getting picked on. Now she's
Mm-hmm.
bullying and harassing. They tickle me.
Mm-hmm.
Not in
Mm-hmm.
no good way though.
Every one of them people that was on that show, every one of them, y'all see how hard they was working and fighting? Where's Hotcakes at? Hotcakes, can you give us any update on what's really going on with Marsau Scott and who was involved and all of that? Can you pop out and let the good people know? But all of these people that thought that stuff was funny, they getting just what they deserve. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for none of them. It is what it is. And Wildebeest, you need to go somewhere, sit down, cause baby, you gonna get that. That's the knock you gonna get at your door, honey, in just a little taste. Um,
They all catching it. While y'all think it was funny. Now all of y'all looking like a fool and y'all still trying to hold y'all head up as if y'all not catching it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Who said that? Says Tiny was in court with her girls group that daughter is part of, and Ti was there with her for support. CC was covering the case. Thank you, Miss Who said that for the update. Greatly appreciate you. Miss Sexy Diva says, who was hands and knees harassing G? Hotcakes already made a video. No, I said he need to pop out and let the good people know, because you know he's supposed to be in everybody business. I need for him to get in Marsau Scott business like he was in the Melody Cherie Rogers business and called that her karma. So I need for him to come back out here and do a PSA and tell the people what's really going on with Marsau Scott. Cause you know the wildebeest be getting on live, y'all, and she's saying, and in so many words, she trying to put it out here, out yonder, like her and Hotcakes is back friends again, y'all. Y'all heard what I said. She trying to perpetrate like Hotcakes is on her side. Cause them other CCs is tearing that, done snatched the lace front off, cheer. They done snatched the lace front off. She ain't got no nails. Child, they just right. She by bald child. They done drug her down through there. Miss Shayla says, mug shots of Huntsville ain't no love or black excellence with this group. Absolutely not, Miss Shayla. Hey, Miss Patricia girl. She says, hey y'all, I didn't get my notification. Miss Patricia, I'm gonna let you slide again today, baby. I'm gonna let you slide, Miss Patricia, but you made it on through here, honey. Miss S. Steve says, he already made a video. I'm telling you. Oh, he did make a video? Well, what did he say? Well, what did he say, Miss S. Steve? That one Marsau? Is that what they saying? Child. I know I'm getting old, but don't be playing with me, y'all. Don't be playing with my hot cakes. Tell the truth for once in your lifetime.
Here, if it ain't got nothing to do with Mel, he don't want to talk about it.
Ding 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 ding. That part, Miss Denise. You on to something. You spot on, Miss Denise. I know hot cakes was madder than a mouthful that he didn't get that mug shot of male child. Oh, wait. I think he done came out here talking about that's what she get. He done put some charges on his cellular phone, calling down there to the good people at Madison County Courthouse, honey. Yes, y'all. And ain't nothing happened. I guess they saying, well, how the hell did that happen? How she do? How she pull that off?
I'm finna say this. I'm finna say this. So I'm gonna have to go on back into my old roots all the way from the New Orleans up to the Mississippi. You better be careful. And the old folks always say that. Be careful who you put your mouth on and how you
Uh-huh.
keep trying to do for folks, because the ditch that you're digging, the grave that you digging for her is really the grave for yourself. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, how Case, leave that woman and the family alone, because you're digging a ditch for yourself, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But see, let me clarify that up. We ain't digging no ditch for tuna cat. So I ain't about to fall in one. Not these my co-hosts. What we is saying is Tuna Cat gonna get just what she deserved because when Mel was going through it, they thought it was funny. All of those people on that show, they all thought it was funny. That's why they going down through there. Miss Patricia says, I can't wait until the details come out about that arrest. Those snots men come and go as plead. All clubs in Huntsville closes at 2 a.m. Why was he arrested at 7 a.m.? Miss Who said that
He
said,
must have been at
yes,
the
preach sister.
He must have been at the after hours, cause see that's what we got out here in the H Town in the Texas. See, Texas, you got you got the club that closed at 2, and then you got the after hours that stay open to 7, 8 in the morning. Yes, that's why it's called after of the hours. Okay.
No. And they out there saying what? Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move. Hey, they on the move, child. Them Scott boys say they on the move. Hey, my thoughts, mom, amazing mod. She says, hey, my beautiful YouTube family. The mess
Mhm.
never ends with these hillbillies. Girl, you better
It
come
does.
on through with the hillbillies.
It never ends. Hey, my thought. I got something to tell you and Martell. I can't wait for they grab Martell too, cause I'ma really come on this internet scene. You don't have to put on the red light, Roxanne.
Hey, my co-host, what if it come out that allegedly it was Martell that Marsau tried to assault? What y'all gonna do then? What y'all gonna do?
I'm hollering, like I said, I'm gonna be hollering and screaming and running. Cause I said, I told you. I done told you, I told you.
Mm. Martell host said, not tonight, not this morning. And perhaps got them hands, child. I don't know.
Don't forget now when Martell got arrested. Remember when he took them kids? He probably said went to the jail, went to the police station to get some papers, but then they
Mm-hmm,
arrested him and they had them
mm-hmm,
kids in the car and had Mel in the frantic trying to find out where her babies was at, and he knew where her baby was at the whole time. So okay, so don't forget how they was laughing and kikiing about that too, though. They even made a
mm-hmm,
video about it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Child, all I know, and Wildebeest said this, her daughter can't tell her to stop this internet. So it is what it is. If she get that good knock right there at that door, well then she well deserved it. Cause she won't shut her mouth and she won't stop. So it is what it is. And to be honest with y'all, it's gonna really take something like that for Wanda to stop. I don't know why this lady gets out here on this internet at her age and thinks she is so bad. I tell y'all all the time. Um, well, you know, she's from Nigeria. Okay. So what I got to do with T and China? You just think just because you from Nigeria, I'm supposed to let you just put your paws on me? I'm supposed to just bend over, lay down, and let you beat me? People don't do that today. No,
Who
doesn't
from
matter where you from.
Who from Nigeria?
No, I'm just saying. I just use that as an excuse. People always saying, "Well, I'm from
Oh,
Maryland. I'm from this place. I'm from the Carolinas. I'm from here. I'm from there." Everybody bad, y'all. Everybody. My thought says, who said that? Says yes, preach, sister. My thought says he. Hey, my beautiful. Okay, read that one. Oh, hey, my beautiful YouTube family. The mess never ends with these hillbillies. Who said that? Says legs, hips, and thighs got the fireworks going off this week before the 4th of July. And it's on Saturday, honey. Shout out to my oldest son. He will be 38 on the 4th of July. Woo woo. Yes, if it's the good Lord's will. My thought says, if it were Martha and my boy, it would have been about the bird running her mouth, in my opinion. That part right there too. Yeah, yeah. Cause y'all know the bird has been popping out a little bit, y'all. She been trying to chirp just a little taste. Not as bad as she have been. Trying to say she in so many words, she want to escape from Martell Hope, but honey, I don't want him to let her ass escape from him. You wanted him. I hope you be made to stay with him. To death do you part, and you ain't even married to him.
Exactly. Stuck like glue. There you
Yeah.
go, pulling me right back in, right
Hmm.
back in.
That part right there. That part right there. Because she thought it was funny. I took him with my eyes closed. Well, baby, we're gonna let you keep him with your eyes open. How about that? There ain't gonna be no more closing the door. And ain't gonna be no more eyes closed. You're gonna keep him with your eyes wide open, cold bird. Now, mm, child, she getting hers. Tuna Cat getting hers. Side chick Kimmy getting hers. All of them getting it. And I'm so glad about it. I know y'all. Y'all be saying, you're not supposed to rejoice in nobody's downfall. Well, hun, I'm gonna have to ask the Lord to forgive me because the way they treated that lady did not deserve it. And I'm so sorry. And her children. I'm so sorry.
Well,
So
I'm
I got
already on probation. I'm already on probation with the Lord, so it ain't hurt me none.
who said that? Said it ain't got no ring yet. No, baby, she ain't got no ring yet. 10 plus years. Mouth is still raggedy and jagged up. She can't even be out in the public to tell the truth because her damn mouth looking like somebody put a dynamite in it. Blowed all to pieces. So you wear your braces for 10 years and you still ain't getting no justification with your mouth. So why do you think you can get some justification with Martell Holt? Child, I cannot. I keep on hearing the people talking about these licenses. If this girl can post these licenses for me, I'll shut up. I get quiet on the set, honey. I said, well, okay, y'all. I seen them. But until I see them, she ain't got nothing to me. Y'all can say she got them all she want to. I don't believe that bullshiggity. I don't believe it. I ain't buying it. Miss Patricia says that non-speaking CC talking about the bird is going on the show because she was in Vegas and knows what is going on. The bird was not in Vegas. All she has is what hotel told her. Absolutely, Miss Patricia. Absolutely. And what Shan told her, my thought says, I don't think it's a downfall. They work hard for this karma. You better come on through here, my mom, Miss my thought. My thoughts, how was your trip? You still on vacation, baby? How was your trip? I hope you and the family had an amazing time. Had an amazing time. I did go down to the beach this week. There was a lot of people out there though. I like to go when it's not a whole bunch of people, but at this time of the year, you cannot go and expect it not to be a whole lot of people. But yeah, Miss Patricia says Tuna and Kimbo said they don't believe it, so nothing the birds say is going to change anything. Well, one thing about it, y'all, God give everybody common sense. You can tell when somebody's lying. You can tell when somebody's lying. You can tell. And when Martell was up there, he was talking about on that reunion. He'll talk about the Vegas trip. He was telling the truth, y'all. He really was. So we got to give Martell Holt the credit for that, child. Um, and he when he called Butterow out about hitting the tree and whatever else, all that other kind of stuff he said he hit. Martell was telling the truth about that too. So he 2 out of a 200,000. We gotta give him credit, y'all. We gotta give it to him. Shout out to you, Martell, for holding their asses down up down that right union call. Carlos or Fakim won't doing that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child, but yeah, honey. The wildebeest popped out here to do some deflecting, y'all. Um, and she might pop back on later on tonight and say that she don't know why her live wasn't recording or whatever. She's gonna have some excuse for the people. But as for me, words of advice to that lady. Miss Who Said That says they ain't ready, ain't never been ready. A little piece of advice for that lady. I hope that you do get those papers served, because you need to keep your mouth closed and stop bothering people and stop doing the most. Um, if you don't feed it, it won't grow. But you keep coming out here every time somebody say something about your daughter, you get pissed off. Well, they tell me it's best to be pissed on than to be pissed off. Now that part right there, you're gonna have to get over that. My thought says we had a blast. We saw a shark early in the morning looking for food. The only food out there for him was clear people. Too early for us to have been out. And messing with you. I can't do this with you, my thoughts. I cannot. I cannot do it.
Shrek out there looking for tender meat.
Y'all know how we spin the block, child. Y'all know how we spin the block. So shout out and prayers up to Carmelo and his family, child. So much other stuff is being popped out. I've been hearing little stuff on these YouTube streets about the Carmelo case and stuff. You know, you do know that the appeal has been filed, and some people say it's a long, long, long drag out with the process with the appeal. They're gonna be like 3 different judges that this has to go before. This got to be done. That's got to be done. A whole lot of thing has to be done before, you know, even another possible trial. So some people is thinking that, you know, they have this dream team. That's what they're calling them, the dream team. But it's not like the dream team is gonna be like, hey, we need a we want to do another trial. There are steps that has to be done before they can actually get to that part. They got to see if it was some fault by the judge, the DA, and all these different people that was involved in this decision making with Carmelo. So it's still a long road up ahead. I do hope and pray by 2027 that something is kicking off, something positive for this young man with the Metcalf parents. A child allegedly, these some crazy people. They don't know how to hold their kids accountable. But you know, we have to keep it real and keep it a buck. A lot of these people like the Metcalf, they are afraid of their kids, child. Y'all seen them boys? Y'all seen the boys?
He
And
was
then
afraid of those kids. He was.
allegedly them boys
Go
were
ahead.
doing mollies and all other kinds of stuff, child, in this child. So they crazy. You know, they already said that them jumped on the dad, jumped on the pappy and beat them up, child. So ain't no telling what the Metcalf boys were doing. Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah,
D.
because the autopsy came out. The toxicology report that came out. That boy had all types of drugs, and he had drugs in his system. He had Molly and all of that. Then on top of that, the video was released on Juneteenth because the judge that's on the case then stepped down. He done hurry up, step down, thinking that's gonna keep him from getting disbarred and keeping him from getting charges put on him. But he gonna get charges put on him because what they did was foul. Then the video shows the little boy who set up in that doggone stand thing claiming to have not known known
Carmen,
Camelo. Yeah, come to find out, he was the one that did the stabbing because it was 2 knives. He took the knife and ran and put it in the tray. It's on the video. He stuck it, put it in the tray, and burnt off. And the reason why they went up on it allegedly, but it's on the video. And then everybody now, the reason why we feel like he got on that stand is people and the girlfriend, which is Carmelo girlfriend, which is the cousin of that boy, broke out and saying that he was aggressive and all that is to cover the tracks that they cousin was the one who did it and not Carmelo. They set him up to take a fall. Point
whoa,
blank.
because
Oh yeah, don't.
the cleat sharpener that was shown with Carmelo, and Carmelo really didn't have any blood on his hand. But I feel like that supposedly, allegedly, Carmelo's friend Eddie, I think Eddie set him up. I think Eddie played a major part in all of this.
It was Eddie that did it, and I think everybody's talking about that judge, but the judge did one thing he did before he stepped down on retired before Juneteenth. On Juneteenth, he sent the video. He sent the video and the picture of the knife. And when you look at the knife, because it was 2 knives, when you look at the knife that's supposed to be in Carmelo's, it was altered. The picture was altered. He was letting you see that, and he was letting you see there was no blood on it. Then he released the doggone video that showed Eddie running
Uh-huh.
and putting the blade in the trash.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
the actual person who is guilty in that fault is is Eddie.
Wow. Well, you know what, Miss Denise, in this situation right here, we're hearing so much stuff, seeing so much stuff pertaining and around Carmelo. Um, hypothetically, I don't know, understand how these people are able to even lay down and go to sleep with themselves, especially like Eddie. You know, if he allured Carmelo over there, knowing something gonna pop off, you dead wrong for doing something like that. If you played a major part in this young man losing his life, I mean, how y'all sleeping with yourselves right about now?
And the way state of Texas is, let me show you something. They can show the video and everything that can clear you, but because it's the state of Texas, Jim Crow area, oh, they you finna go through hell and hot water before they release you up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that simple. Yeah, the evidence is gonna show is out there. It's already out there showing that he did not do this. But because the conviction was ruled, it's got like you said, they're not gonna go in there and run and get him out of there overnight. Oh no, they fist to go through hell and hot water just to release him. It's like
You know,
pulling some meat. It's like pulling the meat out of a pit bull's mouth.
yeah, but you know what? And don't get it twisted, nobody. It's not about the money, but at the same time, I feel like they don't even see what's coming down the pipeline. They what they meant for his harm, God is gonna turn it around for his good, and they're gonna end up paying this young man a whole lot of money. And that's my prayer in all of this once he is released.
I have to say this because I'm ministering to a lot of women whose sons is behind, the situation, because even dealing with mine. Like I tell y'all gotta understand, God put Daniel in the lion's den and let him be in prison down in that cellar with them lions for as long as he had him down there, because he was talking to him. So right now, God got it, and God is talking to this young man, and whatever he needs this boy to have his attention for, is he got his attention for something. So whatever it is, and then he ain't gonna move him until he get through to him what he needs to get through to him, and then
Yep,
everything going and then the change is gonna break, not
yep,
before.
yep. Um, I just believe that I say it all the time. Everybody that grin in your face ain't your friends. I did think that it was more colored people out there, as they used to say back in the day, more colored people. But then I found out that he was dating a somewhat biracial girl or whatever, and of course they probably didn't want to see this black young black man, athletic, dating this biracial whatever she was girl. Maybe one of them Metcalf boys wanted that girl. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe Eddie even wanted her. Who knows? How do we know Eddie didn't want her? So it's just a lot. And I'm just praying, still for this young man that, it be a learning education the time that he is in there. I hope he's looking and listening and just stay woke and let it be a lesson to you, young man. Everybody that grin in your face don't like you. And I have a grandson that plays sports and stuff. I worry about that boy all the time. But y'all, we can tell our children, but children don't see fear. So I just be praying and telling him, don't do this, don't do that, be careful, don't do. No, you ain't going there by yourself with this. Who else? You asking all the questions, all that kind of stuff. But they feel like,
Mm-hmm.
oh God, grandma, you're going overboard. Oh, I know, grandma. They know everything until they don't know nothing. So we just gotta
Mm-hmm.
keep on praying.
And I think that no, the girl that Carmelo was dating is Eddie's cousin. That's
They
Eddie's cousin.
they said that wasn't Eddie's cousin. They said that was Eddie's
That,
friend.
that was the cousin. I don't know why they keep saying, because they went back another person that's down here that's a content creator that's on the forefront. He went down there and literally got the information and literally talked to both sides. So that's the cousin.
Mm. Let me catch up on some of these comments right quick. My thought says the wildebeest needs to tell the truth about something. She has an excuse for everything. No one is perfect. Absolutely. She also says if mine ever try me, they will know what old school ass whipping is all about. Girl, you better come on through here with it. Who said that? Said yes, ma'am. Speak on it. Truthful facts, allegedly. And she also says no weapons were shown in the court for evidence. Absolutely. My thought says, they up real bad when somebody like Elon Musk told them to release the video. If he had not, we may not have seen how they set the child up. God will use anyone to help his people. You better come on through here. My thoughts. Miss Patricia says, G, hotel should have burst those snot boys out at the reunion and asked them why did they get a vasectomy. All of the above, totally agree. Miss Patricia says, trust me, Elon wasn't trying to help us. Absolutely. My thought says that, Patricia, I agree. That's why I said God will use anyone to help his people. Y'all better come on through here. Miss Sonya, my thought says that Sonya. Hey sis, how you doing? Child. Mm. Not
You know
only
what,
was
sis?
God, go ahead.
I got a question. I got a question because somebody said something to comment that I said the same thing on that reunion. Let's go to the reunion real quick. Okay, we can't stand Martell. We know we can't stand Martell, but y'all do know when he do run off at the mouth, he run off at the mouth. Like he do tell the truth and lie in between. So somebody between him and Wanda, for real this time, y'all need to come on out and open y'all mouth and tell some stuff so we can see. Oh, we knew that. We just need to hear the confirmation. But I prefer it to coming from Martell because Martell can bust every last one of them Scott side. I can't stand them either. But bust them
Mhm.
out. Bust them
That's
out.
what,
Cause there's some deep. You know who quiet and who quiet and eyes is getting out buck and don't want him to talk. Butter roll. I want
yep,
Martell to tell what he know on butter roll.
yep. Mm-hmm. I think they think that together as a force, they can take Martell, but I'm gonna have my 50 cents on Martell Holt every day. I think Martell can take both of them dudes down if he, as mad as Martell Holt can get, and we know he can get real mad and very aggressive. I think he can take all both of them. That's just my opinion, because Martell Holt be in that damn gym, he's a little bit more fit than they is, child. Marsau already scared of him, allegedly. Uh, Child, like it though.
That ain't no
Oh,
legend. Know why I say no legend? Go back and look at what happened at that Madani. You ain't see him running around that car?
yeah, yeah, I synced it. Sure did. Um, Miss Sonya, my thought says that Sonya, hey sis, how you doing? And my who said that is laughing. Thank you, appreciate it. Golden milk. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's spicy. No, that's okay. I'm still here. Um, my thought says one of those Mars soldier sperm may have gotten through those may have gotten through. Does the woman want the side baby on the show if my boy Junior is coming with his mammy? Girl, I ain't messing with you, my thought. I'm not about to do it, child. Don't make Wanda come back out here and lose her mind, child. She already coming out and can't talk about nothing, child. Just showing the kitchen. She rattling around up in the damn kitchen, child. Ain't doing nothing. Serving nobody no good purpose. Uh Miss Carmen says some of these content creators some of these content creators are still talking about Melody and her warrant when this has nothing to do with the Melody. The obsession is beyond real. You better come on through here, Miss Carmen. Absolutely. It doesn't matter who some of these content creators are. They can't do a live or do a show without bringing Mel's name up. That's one of the biggest things that I have with Tisha's mama. She always got to bring Mel's name up in stuff, and Mel is probably home on the couch or in the bed relaxing and enjoying her kids or whatever, child. But yeah, a lot of them do have to bring Mel's name up in this, and I don't know why. I haven't figured that part out yet. I mean, it's really crazy to me, but they do that a lot. So, it is what it is. I guess they said they got to get that click and view however they can get it, child. And they know if they say male name or whatever, child, I throw her up there on the thumbnail. All the girls gonna come to the yard. That's just it. That's all. Miss Saint says that my thoughts are doing good. That part right there. But yeah, every time Wanda get to talking about something or whatever, I heard her the other night talking about the show. Y'all talking about the show. The show gonna be good, good, y'all. The show gonna be good, good. She out there on the outside looking in, still trying to peep in and see. Carlos, you gonna let me back on the show? Carlos, can I come back on that show, child? I don't know what she done. This last go round, child, but it looked like to me Carlos done kicked her ass off for the good, good. Woo, child. I know she probably done call her daughter and tell her daughter, I don't know how in the hell them damn CCs be getting stuff so fast, but they be knowing everything. How they be knowing what's going on down in Huntsville, Alabama. They don't even live in Huntsville, child. She trying to figure all that stuff out, child. And it's making her look bad. She looking sick and everything else. My thought says, did not tell y'all Tuna Cat had lost her marriage license. Also keep watching and see what my boy steps in. Not the shit, girl. Baby, you did say she done lost her marriage license. You told me that a long time ago, honey. I said, wait, what? That when you came back with a repeat. I said, well, okay then.
Well, how you lose your marriage license and don't go down there and go get it then? Shame, Tuna.
As she's saying in so many words, Marsau been checked out and Tuna Cat still trying to hang on, child. I just don't believe there's nothing that Marsau could do at this point in time that can get rid of that girl because she's so self-identified by being married to this guy. She doesn't care what he do. She doesn't care about being embarrassed. She has no self-worth. No, her self. She has very low self-esteem. So she at this point, y'all, she rather be the one that look bad and walking around looking stupid than just putting all the business out there. She doesn't have the courage that Mel has when Mel told her story about what she was going through and what was going on. We saw them get the divorce online and all of that stuff. Don't nobody. I hope y'all not sitting around waiting to see none of this from Tisha Scott, because that's not gonna happen. Mm-mm. And she's not about to let this happen. I guess she's probably saying right about now, damn, I done posted that good old post for him for Father's Day, and we thanking God for him and all of this and all of that. Now he out here done caught a charge. He done caught a charge, ma. Child, if you like being embarrassed, we love it, child. That's your life, your husband that's doing that stuff to you. Ain't nobody bothering me up over here, honey. Ain't nobody bothering me. I got some peace, honey. Peace that surpasses all understanding. That's better than any amount of money. Woo, child. Child. She probably had to go over there and get Kim and Maurice to go down there and put two quarters together, and they came up with a little taste of money to get him out, child. I don't know. Miss Carmen says, where was he early in the morning, though? Well, he didn't say nothing about he hit a tree, he hit a deer, and he hit a pole. I tell you that. He didn't say all of that.
He better not have
I'm
been
waiting
coming
for
from.
him to come out.
He
Go
better
ahead, Miss
not be
Kid.
coming from. He better not be coming from Credit One.
Not the credit one, honey. Did you say the credit one? My thought says you can't renew vows if there is nothing to vow to. Woo, woo, woo.
That part, that right there, that right there. That right there. Now I wonder if he was going to the same spot his brother was coming from. You know what I'm saying? The one with the glimmering low light. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no credit. They getting credit, but ain't no credit is getting done.
Yes, yes. Miss Carmen says he was arrested like 7:30. To be exact, it was 7:31, baby. Something this morning. That's weird. Well, I bet you, Miss Carmen, you couldn't convince Tuna Cat that that is weird. I bet you she ain't gonna be like, that's weird. No, not by her husband, Martha.
Not
Child.
about her. She's so stupid. She thinks he gonna say he was on his way to Sunday school and got stopped.
Miss Denise, you a fool. Miss Denise, he was on his way to Sunday school. Miss Denise, he left the Bible at the
Look at
house.
the time. Look at the time. 7:30 something in the morning. They got early church service Sunday school, and then you get out at 9. Then they supposed to allege it. Probably one of the little soft thing with the lawman where he probably ran over the man's foot, stepped on him or something, didn't get out the car fast enough. Okay, then that's an assault. Okay, there you go.
Miss
You
Patricia
gotta go
says,
praise the Lord.
Miss Patricia, my thought says he was out working the middle. Work the middle. Work the middle. Change positions. Was he trying to change position? And when he went over there to change position, that when he got caught up in that pickle? Child, I cannot. I ain't fooling
Uh-uh.
with y'all.
I got y'all one. I know where he was coming from. You know that spin that. Spin that where them boosters at? Where them boosters at?
Not the boosters, honey. Not the boosters. Miss Patricia Tuna is coming up with a lie as we speak. You better know it. Who said that? Says he called 3 charges today, and Tisha, aka Tuna Cat, paper got 3 credit cards declined. Oops, at Walmart allegedly. Miss Carmen says, y'all are too funny. LOL. Miss Mary says, Miss G, they bring up male name because they need subs. Ooh. Without mentioning male, no one would watch them. Plus, there are miserable individuals. Child, come on through here, honey. Miss Patricia says, my thoughts exactly. Did I miss what my thoughts says? He was out, working the middle. Work the middle. Work the middle. I bet your teacher won't ask him, was he out working the middle? I bet y'all she won't do that. Charlie could be my husband, honey. My thought says them boosters in Bessemer. Mm, mm. Child, I cannot with these people. Again, shout out to Millichen and all the CCs that's putting the business out here, bringing awareness to these Scott people, child, and what they got going on. It's looking like they take turns. Marsau, Butterow get a turn. Marsau get a turn. We just waiting, child. Tisha, you and Kimmy, y'all get ready to get a turn because y'all are in such defense and protecting y'all. My man, my man, my man, my man. Child, y'all worse than Ariana, a.k.a. the bird, child. Running in behind them damn men that don't care nothing about y'all.
Who next? Who next on the rest chart? Carlos King, come on down, baby. You are the next contestant on Huntsville. I got to get locked up. They're locked up. They won't let you out.
Locked up, they won't let you out. Child, it ain't coming down on Huntsville, child. He gonna wish he was on the Price is Right, child. Coming on down on the Price is Right, child. Not Huntsville, honey. My thought says Tuna Cat just gonna wash them dingy draws and stand there and take it. Woo! Suck it now. She can suck it and take it all she want to, child. She ain't teaching her girls nothing at all, child. She just ain't teaching them girls nothing, honey. Child, she setting those kids up, especially the girls and the boys, that boy too. She setting them up for failure, y'all. In other words, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And that's what we've been seeing all ever since from season 1. Tuna Cat don't know how to stand up for herself, so she just fall for any of the bullshiggity that Marsau Scott dishes out to a child. It is what it is. Miss Carmen says Melody One may have been dropped. We don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Little do some, little do some know. Child, when it comes to mail, Miss Carmen, we the good people up over here because we are family up over here. We already done realize that them folks gonna add, subtract, multiply, and divide because they got a whole glass of that haterade juice and they don't know how to just pour it out and let it go. They don't know how to do that. So they wishing for something bad on her, but it always get flipped back around. That's Martell. When you were sitting down at the bottom of the hill because you couldn't climb up the hill because you probably didn't have no gas in that damn hearse, you were sitting down at the bottom of the hill, couldn't find that. You done got some clink clinks on your ass when you wanted my mail to get some clink clinks on her ass. Look at that. See how that works? My thought says, Master Splinter, the Rat King. You got next. Mugshot Islands. Ooh, cha. Miss Carmen says, LOL, you right. My thought says that Carmen, some of these people will sell their souls to see a mugshot of Melody Cherie Rogers. And you know what? Roger that. My thoughts. That part right there, honey. They sure will. They most certainly will, child. The hate that they have for this lady that ain't did nothing to him, child, but just try to help him, child. The hate is so real. And look at Tuna Cat. Even when she was on that show, that girl had so much hatred and jealousy for Mel. Why cause you ask G? Well, yeah, since y'all want to ask me, cause y'all nosy. Y'all some nosy people up over here, and I love it. But why cause G? Because, Mel Petite, she light skinned. She got that body, yaddy, yaddy. She got those beautiful long Seventh Avenue beauty legs. Child, that thing be pissing Tuna Cat off. I can't stand that girl because I know my husband got his eye on her, honey. Looking at the tatas. Not looking at the tatas. Ooh. I
Well,
say
she
you
better not bring them. She better not bring them down over here to the Ace Town out here on out there to that South Side out there to the MLK and the Tray and all of them because baby they sticking fine from the cornbread and cabbage. You gonna lose them on the first blink, okay? All right. Don't bring them over there on Bissonnette because Bissonnette snatches them up over there. That's where the street day walkers at.
Miss Denise, my co-host, it's a mighty shame. And I know how I'm talking. It's a mighty shame. I talk like Wanda sometimes. But it's a mighty shame that you done went down there, Miss Denise, and you got this BBL, and you done went down there, got all this here work done and everything, Miss Denise, and he still ain't looking at you. Miss Denise, what do you think about that, honey? What is going on?
Well, she better go get her refund. Cause baby, let me tell you something. It ain't worth y'all going down there messing with your stuff and all that. Cause like you said, you got to learn how to love yourself. Jelly rolls and all, and curves, and square. If you squares, SpongeBob SquarePants, you a SpongeBob SquarePants. You just love yourself. You get your sexing on by yourself. Cause if he don't want to give you the attention, somebody else would. Tisha, God
Mhm.
dog it. You act like Marceau, the only man that God created. God dog, what's in your eyesight?
God dog
Cause
it,
I
my
don't
my
see it.
co-host, my co-host, man, you have about to have an issue up here, God dog it, because you ain't gonna be using my word. Now that's my word right there, God dog it. Now we about like JJ over there, God darn it. My
Cause
thought says
I done
Bush
close.
Campus. My Mars says Bush Campus. Thank you all for being here. Please hit the like button. Yes, y'all, please hit that like button. Like I said, we're about like 39 maybe away from the 3K mark. Thank y'all so much for helping us grow the channel. We greatly appreciate y'all so much. Come on down and join the chat. Just join the live chat. Chat it up with the good, amazing people that be down here in the chat, y'all. I promise y'all will have a good time. Miss Patricia says that non-English speaking CC used to hate side chicks, but since she no longer like male, she's rooting for the bird to be on the show. Child, who gives a damn if that bird is on that show, honey? Nobody cares. It's over now. My thought says that lady with the red dress may have come back in a black dress. Tuna Cat spinning in circles. Got me going in circles, not going in circle. Miss Patricia says, what the What that CC doesn't realize is that she too has a husband. Same thing makes you laugh, will make you cry. Whoop, you better come on down through here, honey. My thoughts is that Patricia, she never liked Mel in the first place. She was just looking for her time to strike, snake ass. Oh, child, I love it. I love it. I love it up over here, y'all. Y'all is so funny to me. Child, I don't really know who you talking about, child, but I love it, child. I'm enjoying myself, child. God knows I am. But yeah, they always got to bring Mel name into the circle, child. I just be like for clicks and views or whatever, child. They got to do what they got to do, and it is what it is. Hey, Miss Annette, she says, "Hey from California, hello California. Come on through this Sunday afternoon. Greatly appreciate you for popping in up on this live today, honey, child." But hopefully, y'all, we just are hanging around, praying around all day, all this afternoon to see if Marsau will come out here and do some clarification about that bullshit that just went down on this good Sunday morning, child. He should have been over there at first watch or in the kitchen or somewhere, child, trying to cook some grits, some bacon and eggs and toast. Child, there was so many other things that he could have been doing this Sunday morning, honey. Child, I cannot with him, honey. He couldn't be my husband. Um, Miss and that's read out. Miss Carmen says, especially that one guy that played for the same team. No disrespect. Whoop 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 whoop. Miss Annette says BT Awards tonight, y'all. Yes, Miss Annette. My thought says that Patricia, them two pissy drunks don't even know if the other one is in the house when they go to bed at night. I cannot with my thoughts. I cannot with you. Uh, my thoughts is, and then I will be watching. I'm gonna see can I catch it as well. But child, yes. Well, at least Marceau didn't get no DUI, y'all. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all know one is just as bad as the other, but I'm just saying, Shane, Marceau, why you coming out here doing this bull crap, embarrassing Tuna Cat? And she always want everybody to think her marriage is perfect. She don't have no infidelity. In the words of Marceau Scott, infidelity in her marriage. Child, I cannot, honey. Miss Carmen says they both know Kimmy and Tisha play dumb. No, to see a side chick Kimmy ain't about to let Kyle know, but Kyle already know. Cause guess what, y'all? I got 50 cents on it. I got 5 on it to tell me that Butter Roll tell Kyle everything that's going on up in that bullshit, honey. Don't what? Butter Roll Miss Kyle, y'all. I wanna go back home. I wanna get out of the rain. But see, Butter Roll, you can't go back home. Because Kyle always got somebody else in the home. So your ass is out. Now you're stuck. Like Chuck. That part right there. Miss Mary says, let's just say Mel had a mug shot. Hypothetically speaking, was God going to end the world? I pray God brings all his wrath down on the haters. Woo! Miss Mary. Miss Carmen says,
I
Martell
mean,
Crawford laughing about this situation. Girl, you know he laughing about this here situation. Miss Maria says, hey, y'all, I didn't get a notification. Miss Maria, I texted you a long time ago, honey. Hey, girl, hey, she's speaking to everybody. My thought says that Mary, there are their own deeds are tormenting them real good. I love it for them. Yes, and I love it too. Go ahead, Mr. Nee.
no, I was saying why they trying to say something about a mugshot. Hey, I got a mugshot. Mine was self defense, and I'm sticking to it. But I got a mugshot. You know, all you gotta do is just go there, take your little pretty picture, and go on by your business. Cause doggone Marcel open there looking like he about 10 years older. To say he 46. That's all I'm saying. Just gonna put that out there.
See, you got me stuttering, not co-host. What did you just say? I said, what did you just say?
Oh, about which one?
What the last thing you just said?
About Marceau? Looking like he
Yeah.
10 years old. You saw that picture. To say that they sub up there saying that man is 46. I started to go back on their page, so I know you lying. That don't look like no 46-year-old over there. He ain't no eyes for the candy.
Mm, mm, mm.
More like 64.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. You gotta be drunk. You gotta be out of your mind, or you gotta be getting paid to lay down with them Scott boys and Martell Hope too. I'm just saying, y'all.
I just be want to know what type of game is they run? What is they pickup line? Cause I need to see it. I need one of y'all come talk to me so I can find out and see if you can approach me with so I can see what kind of sensation that y'all be telling these dumb women. Cause I don't know what they drinking. Is y'all on that Flint water too?
Miss Denise, I can't fool with you this afternoon. I ain't about to do it. Miss Carter to my LOL. My thoughts on Marco is ancient in dog years. Sin eating his ass up. Not the sin, honey. Miss Maria says, hell, the so-called president has a mug shot. So what?
Hey, Martell, while you're out there, since you want to be with a woman with a come up, I got somebody for you. She perfect for you. You go on down there, go over there to the ATL when you're down there and go look up Clarence and see if you go here and rub a little sensation because she tossing out money like you tossing out ice creams. You hear me? You go on over there and get yourself a nice little Clarence right there and get her away from old pap poops.
Child Clarence don't even want Pap. What you trying to send Martell over there for?
Well, she out there throwing away money. He want money. He can leave mail alone. He go on over there and get you some Clarence.
Child. Miss Maria says that Denise, you can tell a dumb woman, you can Miss Denise, you can tell a dumb woman. I guess you can't tell a dumb woman anything. My thought says I would become a nun if those snots were the only men to choose from. Girl, you better know it. Miss Patricia says at Denise, that's a Martho age. That alcohol is aging him. Well,
I hope he.
this
I
is
hope he. I hope he ain't telling them girls he a sugar daddy because ain't no sugar in that daddy.
uh, well, Miss Patricia, since you want to be going there with Mars, so you might as well go on over there and pick up his mother-in-law, honey, because all that there alcohol done did some things to her, honey. She ain't looking right, and she ain't acting right, honey. So what's the problem, Miss Patricia? Woo, child. Lord have mercy, y'all. Miss Patricia said the bird, the bird would meet her match with Clarence. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says he a diabetic sugar pappy. Ooh, how you gonna have a diabetic sugar pappy? What? Girl, not a diabetic sugar pappy, honey. Child, I cannot with y'all. I cannot with y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, please. And thank you so much. Come on down here in the chat, y'all. Chat it up, chat it up, chat it up. And we trying to read these comments y'all putting out here because this y'all be funny to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Miss Sexy Diva says, Martho, my age. The motherfucker looking 65, not the motherfucker.
Angela Bassett look better than him, and she look young, and she up there. I think what Angela Bassett in her 70s, and she look like she younger than him. But you better go get
Child.
some of that youthful water that lady got.
Mm. I don't know what he need to get, child. I don't know what he need to get, child. But y'all come on down here, child. I got the door open, y'all. I'm not like Marvin Sapp. I don't want my door closed no more. I want to leave the door open. Y'all come on down here, sponsor the channel. I have one. Thank you so much. Who was that? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I have one. Miss Chanel, thank you, beautiful. for your support. Thank you so much for that. I need 4 more to go before we get up off of this mofo. Let everyone to sponsor the channel. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Um, Miss Maria says the likes is liking. Thank y'all. She says sexy diva. Hey baby, sister Ma, honey. Child, she ain't drug Martha like she get down in the gutter with Martell Holt, child. Now, when it comes to Martell Holt and sexy diva, honey, she gets gutter with him, child. Woo, child. Some of the words, I be like, girl, wait, what? I be like, wait a minute. Um, Miss Patricia says Tuna probably think Martha isn't doing much because he's ED, but nothing wrong with his mouth. Uh-uh. Miss Mary says, in Funky Daniva voice, I feel no ways tied to whatever happens to those Scots. Ooh, child. Miss Charnette says, you're welcome. Yes, honey. I greatly appreciate you. But, honey, child, Tuna Cat is somewhere in denial, or probably depressed and crying. The bloggers all over the YouTube talking about it. Marsau, and Marsau looking at her like, I don't give a fuck. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your super chat. Greatly appreciate you so much.
I know what Tuna Cat over there doing. She playing that Betty right. No pain,
No
no
pain,
pain, no
no
gain.
pain. Yes.
Talking about that old lady up under the tree. Yeah, we talk about your retarded self, Tuna. You better
No,
go on. She hitting the
the
wall
old lady
somewhere.
up under the tree. Come on through with the old lady up under the tree. Woo, child. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your support of the channel. 2 down, 3 more to go. I started naming this cheeseburger Sunday, y'all, but y'all know how I am about my cheeseburger, but cheeseburger
Mm-hmm.
Sunday is good. My thought says Miss Candy ain't in here either, y'all, so it can be a cheeseburger Sunday. My thought says, Miss Candy, don't come for me later on. My thought says they wanted to be famous so bad. Now they want us to stop talking about their broken down asses. Child, Miss Sexy Dude says, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma, child. Uh, they probably saying they didn't know TV was gonna be like this. What y'all thought? Reality? Reality TV. Child, I just can't wait for the rest of the little taste of the tea to pop out on this internet, which will probably be tomorrow on Martha Scott on this good old Sunday, 6/28 of 26, child. Child, Martha, child. I cannot. Well, y'all, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Well, now she was wrestling with them 3 credit cards over yonder in the Walmart. I'm trying to pay for the stuff, the groceries or food or whatever she had on the buggy, child. I'm gonna say it like that, allegedly. Well, now, where did she get that money from to go get Martha out of jail with today, child? Martha be out here wasting the money, honey. He's still out here wasting the money.
Who
Miss
said
Maria, because they ain't built for fame.
who said that she was the one that got him out of jail?
You better come through here, co-host. I say you better come on through here, co-host.
Okay, Lord, I'm going back in my corner because I know you already said that I wasn't supposed to be saying nothing, but I ain't but you tell nobody what I just said, okay? I ain't the one to gossip.
You're not about to cut us short like that. When that co-host, who you think he called? He sure couldn't have called the Ghostbusters.
For all you know, he called little. That's what I'm saying. He got a little and ram in the bush. Cause one thing about Marsau said you got to find you somebody they got everything to. They got something to lose. So if they got something to lose, aka money, they ain't stepping out in the public. So he got money bags hidden. It just ain't teaching.
Ooh, my thought says, I bet Fletcher is laughing his head off. He ain't laughing his head. I don't want him to laugh his head off. I know Fletcher is laughing his ass off. Get him, Fletch.
Oh
Child, I
yeah,
get them.
they did laugh at Fletcher now, did they? Oh yeah, this
Uh-huh.
is funny.
My thought says the one that put him in there is the one that got him out. I cannot with you. Miss Kathy says, hey everyone. Hey Miss Kathy, happy Sunday to you. Thank you for popping in and joining the live and getting down here and chat it up, honey. We're talking about Tuna Cat, aka Tisha Scott husband Marsau, honey. My
Hey, my
thoughts says he got out and went home and home not across the street from the gas station.
Hey, hey, my thoughts. This is what she was saying when one of the aunties told him, don't go down there bill him out. But I love it him.
I got to go down there and get Mato out of jail again. Woo, child, these people crazy. Woo, child. Miss Maria says, and Kathy, she says, hey, girl, hey. Child, I cannot with these folks out here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child, it look like to me the Scots just want to set it off. But this is not no black excellence, y'all. This is these are a bunch of damn jailbirds. Miss who said that says he probably borrowed $60 from Kimmy to pay his bail, allegedly. Wait a minute, who said that? What make you think Kimmy got $60? Honey, honey. Miss Mary says that Maria, how you doing on this blessed Sunday? Miss Patricia says he went straight to Alonda. You better know it. Alonda wired that damn money down there, honey. My thoughts are I love it him. Woo! Child, Tuna Cat tried to beat Alonda down there to get Martha out of jail. Woo! She said, Martha, allegedly, remember I was down there at the Walmart and them cars got declined. I don't got the money. Get off my damn phone. I got somebody I can call. Martha, click, 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 dial tone. Let me make this call. Alonda, why this damn money down here get me out of jail? But hell you in jail for, Marcel. Don't ask me a whole bunch of questions because I told y'all that chick is cross-eyed, allegedly, and she had just as slow as Tuna Cat, child. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says, and who said that? You know, Lemonhead ain't gonna allow that. Ooh, ooh. Mm. Child, I don't know. But Miss Maria, aka the Wildebeest went live. And AKA the wildebeest wasn't saying nothing on the live. I told the good people down here in the live when I started at 6 o'clock that the wildebeest went live to deflect. She wanted the people to come over there and listen to her and not listen to the bloggers out here talking about her son-in-law who went to jail this morning, 6/28/26. That's what I think. My thoughts is man out of jail. Child, these is a bunch of clowns, honey. Down there in Huntsville, child, them folk down there on that TV show is a bunch of clowns. Child. He's a clown, he's a clown, he's a clown. Child, that's all they is doing. They doing the most, child. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, if Tuna Cat didn't get a mug shot next, child. Tuna Cat and Kimmy. Tuna Cat and Kimmy. Ooh, child. I know Nell Fletcher. Nell Fletcher. Nell Fletcher. Y'all see the news. Child, I cannot with these people. Miss Marissa, child Unc is blocked on my YouTube. What? Child, Unc need to get up off the YouTube, period. The aunt done got herself in some trouble. The aunt done came back out here on several times this here week trying to debunk all that bullshiggity. She said to the people she ain't threatening nobody. She ain't bothering nobody. She just said she was coming to Atlanta, honey. And then she said she was going to be coming to Virginia, child. I don't know, child. But Unc said that the people is gathering up together, honey, to try to take her down. I said, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look at here, honey. Who said that? Says exactly. Get everybody to come over to her live, child. Child, I don't know what she was doing, honey. I ain't seen that, but stove, and ain't heard nobody. Miss Maria says Chris and Nell laughing and falling out. Miss Patricia says Nell is going to eat tuna ass. Ah! Woo, child. Not only that, with them that lawsuits they said they got out China too, child. Woo, child. Oh Lord have mercy. Miss Rich says, "Gee, I block channels with foreign speaking folks. Ooh, not the foreign speaking folks, honey. Child, don't let the wildebeest hear you say that too loud, child. But yeah, y'all, she be going live by herself. It's kind of like she's pleading. She wants to seem unbothered, but at the same time, you can tell that she's bothered about that. You know, that's that popo knock. When she gonna get that popo knock, if that popo knock is gonna hit at her door or whatever, child. But yeah, she been coming out here trying to debunk some of that, a whole bunch of that bullshit that she been putting out here. And she been saying that a bunch of them CCs is gathering together to saying that she's threatened them and all kinds of stuff, child. You know, kind of like a pity party, kind of like when Coleslaw popped out the other day. You looking for some sympathy, some pity, baby. Ain't nobody got none for you. Because you came out here on these YouTube streets and you were rah-rah and talking all that bullshiggity and talking all bad and want to steal bully people and all that. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody thinking about that, man. Ain't nobody thinking about it, child. Nobody. Who thinking about it? Nobody. Woo, child. But I'm gonna tell y'all what will make my day. And I'm about to get up off here because I done been up here for 2 hours. But I'm gonna tell y'all what will make my day, honey. What will really make my day is for Martell Hope to hit this here Insta to the ground and talk about Marsau Scott. Cause Martell, you know they still don't like you. Talk about Marsau Scott and this arrest, child. Cause I think Martell Hope may know what really went down, y'all. Miss Maria says being visited by karma. Everything that's happening to her is what she tried doing to Mel. Absolutely, absolutely 1,000% believe what you just said. Absolutely. My thought says, who said that wildebeest can't count? Thousands of people have seen her mugshot. She can't block shit. Well, baby, y'all come on up in here for a little bit more. I don't know what's going on and what's going wrong. But child, y'all remember when the wildebeest pop out? She got them 5, 10 hairstyles in one, child. She ain't doing all of that no more, child. She let the good people know that she don't cook. She ain't went to get her nails done because she don't like cooking with nails. Well, I can recollect that way back when she did have her nails done and she was in the kitchen, call herself trying to teach somebody how to cook, child. But at my age, if I have not learned how to cook by now, I won't know how to cook, child. Long as I can scramble up an egg and a little taste of sausage and throw some toast in that toaster, honey, I'm gonna be just fine, honey. It don't take a whole lot for me, honey. But I don't know what's going on, child. Maybe the funds might be just a little bit low. What y'all think? I think the funds might be low because she's normally glammed up. Even when she said she was going down there to Atlanta, child, she ain't had no finger waves, no bun, no roller set, no pin curl. She ain't have none of all that there on the head, child. Just pull back ponytail. My thought says that Maria, everything you doing to me gonna be done to you. Wildebeest girl, you in trouble. Let me say that again. Everything you doing to me gonna be done to you. Wildebeest girl, you in trouble. Oh, every time that karma come out at you, you ought to think about Mel. How you sat up there on your live and said you bullied Mel? Yes. And you bullied her children? Yes. And you bullied her mother? Yes. And you thought all of that stuff was funny, honey. And you thought it won't gonna come back to you. Woo, look at God, look at God. Honey. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Everything. Yes, Lord.
yes.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
Come
Lord.
on through, come on
Lord, Lord.
through. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Lord. I'm here for it, honey.
Bring it
I'm here
on
for
through.
it, child. I'm
Bring
about
them
ready to
on
have
in.
church. Child, I'm about ready to have church up in here right about now, honey. Ooh, my Lord, my Lord, my
I'm
Lord,
trying to
honey.
see.
Yes,
Let
Lord.
it,
Yes, Lord. Mm.
let it come on out,
Incredible.
Lord Jesus.
Amen. Hey, we don't feel no waste time.
We sure don't.
We don't feel no ways tired for you wildebeest, honey. So if you're coming out here looking for a little taste of sympathy, honey, you gotta go around the other way. Cause it ain't none out here on the YouTube the streets for you today. Yes, Lord, yes.
Yes, it is.
Can the church say amen?
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes, yes, yes. Amen, honey. Let's see here. Who said that? Says LOL. My thoughts. My thought says that purple Barney truck back up on the blocks in the backyard, not in the on the blocks, honey. Miss Maria says, and it's the same thing. And M were doing to Kiki. I meant it's the very same thing. Remember when they kept saying Kiki was shoplifting? Lord, yes. Yes, Lord. Miss Shayla says, Place looks like a funeral parlor talking gibbish. Come on through here, honey. Miss Patricia says, CR, be riding wildebeest ass. Ride that ass. Tap that ass. Get that ass. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. All of that, honey. All of that, child. Miss Maria says, Patricia, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Woo, child, ain't mess with y'all today. My thought says, old people always say you gonna be your own ruin. Whoop, child. That part right there, Miss Patricia said, and Maria, me too, friend. Y'all is terrible. Man, Miss Maria says, what was the bird trying to do? Child, the bird popped out looking for a little taste of some sympathy, honey. Yes, child. Talking about something in your 30s, child. You think you got this and you got that. In other words, she trying to say that peace is better than that bullshit that she going through with Martell Hope. But let me not let the church forget, honey. Come on through here, G. I said, let me not let the church forget that the bird said, I took him with my eyes closed. Can I say it again? She said, I took him with my eyes closed. Child, now she want to open them up. I said she want to open them up. No, baby, we need you to keep them eyes closed. Woo, child. These people is funny to me, honey.
Mm-hmm.
They
You
don't teach
open
you
them
this
up,
at
and
the
if you
church
still
today,
can't see.
honey.
You're opening up for a Lord, but you still can't see.
Hey,
We need to, we need you to slide on in there and get
slide.
Martell while y'all here grabbing folks up off the street and getting them in bars and cars and stuff like that, Lord. We want you to scoop on down there, Jesus, and grab on Martell. You hear me? And while you're grabbing on Martell, give Bud a roll too. Okay? Just
Yeah.
grab them like and cuff them and hold them tight.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Get them, Lord. Yes, Lord. Woo, child. Woo, child, can y'all down there say amen, child? For we's having church up in this. Woo, child, I like to say something else. Woo, Lord, let me stay on task. Woo, child. Amen. Miss Maria says amen. Miss Maria says, what was the, okay, read out. Miss Maria says, child, these folks need to be on their knees, repenting and apologize. I said apologizing. Yes, Lord, honey. My thought says Wildebeest ex-friend got her ass in a headlock. Not a whole headlock, but a headlock. I don't know if the beast can come up from this one. Woo! She not only got her in the headlock, every time I turn around, she be putting her daughter in the headlock as well. I say she put her daughter in the headlock as well, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. It's hot in here, honey. The wildebeest told me the other night, child, she was gonna go live, but she was gonna go over there on somebody else's channel, honey, because she needed a little taste of what, G? A little taste of reinforcement. Yes, honey. Yes, because she said it's too many out there on that YouTube the streets that's coming for my whole neck, honey. Y'all heard what I said? I said, ooh, child. Ooh, child. My thought, Miss Patricia says, "Come on, common sense is chasing the bird, but she too fast." What time? I cannot. Miss my thoughts says Wildebeest. Okay, read out. My thoughts says Maria. The Bible said pride comes before. Y'all know the rest. They have been real prideful. Real prideful. Yes, honey. They thought they was out there doing it all by themselves, honey. Yes, they did, child. Miss Maria's my thought says that Maria, they wanted to be raindrops so bad. Keep on falling. Woo, child. Y'all people have sent Tuna Cat, aka Tisha Scott, into depression. And I don't care about it because she didn't care about Nell and her children being depressed. So now, Tuna Cat, you get a turn. It's your turn, baby. Because the word I hear on the YouTube the street says, you and Martha thought y'all were going to be that power couple. Well, now, I'm close out in a minute, y'all. I'm close out in a minute. But there's a difference in being a millionaire when you work and you got that money. You earn that money. Or you hit the lottery and you became a millionaire. But if you going over there to the bank trying to get the bankers to loan you $1 million, you're going to have to pay them people back. See the difference? See the difference? I said, can you see the difference? I said, can you see the difference? Because when I become a millionaire, yes, Lord, I ain't gonna have to pay that money back to nobody. No, I'm not, because I'm gonna win it. I'm not gonna go borrow it. That's the difference. Yes. Child, somebody get that girl the definition. Oh, child. Child, this has been good to me.
I'm gonna pass that collection plate class. Don't skip on it. Pass the collection.
Pass the plate, y'all. Pass the collection plate. Because I done been up here preaching about this situation, honey. I had 2 down and 3 more to go, child. I ain't got my other 3. And I'm about to wind this live up, honey. Will that be one? Let me read these comments, honey. Miss Maria says he ain't had shit to do with Tuna being depressed. Woo. Child, I cannot. She says, how they gonna be a power couple when they ain't even couple? I cannot with you. I cannot with y'all down in this chat. My thought says CK needs to let me have one night as a guest. I would close the door on their butts and seal it forever. Not forever, ever, ever, ever. Who said that? Says King can talk about the arrest on his YouTube channel tomorrow. LOL. He not gonna touch that one on his show, on his podcast with a 10-foot pole. Miss Who said that. That's not gonna happen, child. Miss Shelley says my thoughts on me too. Miss Cheryl says hello everyone. Seattle, Washington is here. Hey, Seattle, Washington, welcome in. My thoughts says Shayla, let's go, girl. No. Hold on, wait a minute. We got to keep Shayla in here, child, because Shayla be going above and beyond. Our child and stuff, child. Close the door. Close the door for Shayla. Y'all just go ahead and close the door. My thoughts is Miss Cheryl. She says, hey, friend, close the doors. Do not let Cheryl out of here, child. Cause maybe all of this stuff popped off because she was up over here the other day. We was live and she was taking up kidney beans and people were donating rice and chicken feeds and all that kind of stuff, child. Thanks to Miss Shayla, child. We're not about to do that today. And something could have popped off behind the donation that we was trying to come up with for aka Tuna Cat and the cheering. We don't say the cheering, 'cause we don't want the cheering to be hungry. So maybe Martha caught a whiff of that child, and we just never know, child. We don't know. Miss Shayla, we got to keep all our eyes on you, baby. You be out here on the streets doing too much, and we be trying to support you and love on you stuff, but baby, we ain't doing no more donations and we ain't doing all that. Nah, Miss Shayla, did she? How many times? Let me change my mind. If you can give me the answer to this, Miss Shayla, how many times did we see Tuna Cat trying to come to male rescue and looking out for Mel and the cheering, asking her, were they heard the cheering all right or were they hungry? Ding, 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 ding. Never mind, because, Mel always was feeding them, that folk. You ain't got to answer that, Miss Shayla. My thoughts is I told y'all, uh, we needed to send Tuna Cat a backpack of food. Now, there you go. I don't know which way Miss Shayla sent that stuff the other day. Them that kidney beans and that rice and them that chicken feet, honey. I don't know where that stuff went. Y'all got to ask Miss Shayla. Um, my thoughts is that Shayla, you can take down half of the hillbilly gang, and I will get the rest. I cannot. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, if we send anything, it needs to be an exercise plan. Not an exercise. What? Huh? Uh, what? Child. Like I said, if anything, Miss Shayla collected anything, hopefully it'll go to the food bank because those people are so prideful. If we was able to send, let's say hypothetically speaking, we had a P.O. box and we did try to send a child that took that bullshit and throw it in the trash can, child, and said, we don't want that crap. But see, they are millionaires. Miss Shayla, how dare you? How dare you come up over here and be wanting us to go join forces with you to send a millionaire some damn kidney beans, chicken feet, and some rice. What? They don't even eat that kind of stuff. Ooh, child. Um, I don't know, y'all. Whatever made this girl say on that reunion that they was all millionaires. I mean, she should have really looked at the definition of a millionaire, going to borrow money and of a certain amount. You became a millionaire the wrong way. You borrowed the money. You didn't earn the money. You didn't win the money. So you gotta pay back the money. Girl. Child, God bless her on her journey. My thought says Tuna Cat, okay. She has a tab at the convenience store across the street. She got a tab over there at the 7-Eleven. Girl, I ain't fooling with you, my thoughts. Miss Shayla says that my thoughts, I want them all. LOL. I'm willing to risk it all. They eat anything. I cannot. Miss Maria says, evidently Tuna thinks owing a million makes you a millionaire. It does not work like that. That's not how it goes. And I think she wanted to start saying that whenever she got that $800,000 loan. It was supposed to be a million, if y'all can remember. It was supposed to be $1 million loan, but I think she went through that um what is it's a for the black women business. I think Mel probably had mentioned it or threw it out there to her at one time. You have to write a proposal and all of that and what you're gonna do with the money and all of that. I think that was more on that level right there, but I still think she got to pay that money back though. uh my thought says interest on borrowed money is a mother. You got to pay back more than she got. Jackass. I cannot. Oh God, I cannot. I just cannot. Mm-mm. I'm not about to do this with you, my thoughts. Nope. Sure is not. Child, I'm just trying to figure out. All I know, y'all, Alana got a lot of that money. Just in case y'all keep on don't want to believe me. Why y'all think Alana is quiet on the set? Why y'all think Alana just gonna pack up her business in Huntsville, Alabama, and move to Atlanta, to a city she don't know nothing about, probably, and go down there? And she been quiet on the set, honey, because why call Martho? I said a Martho done came through with the bag, allegedly, and he said, "You hold on to the bag. I'll be back." Ooh, child. And Alana said, "I'm gonna stay quiet on the set, Martha." Mhm. Girl, do you still have that Mercedes Benz? Alonda, allegedly, you was invited to the show, but you didn't want to come and be on the show. So we the good people want to know if you still got your Benz. I think it was a matching Benz to Martha, allegedly. You know, kind of like Martell Holt with the beamer, with the bird, allegedly. We the people want to know. We just asking questions. That's it. That's all. My thought says that Shayla, we will have to toss a coin, not a coin, baby. Child. Miss Maria says if you take out an SBA loan, you have to repay it. Absolutely. My thought says Big Hill's being going out of the country to find a place for him and his other family to live on the borrowed money. Tuna Cat will be left holding a bag. Ugh. That part, hun. Who said that since the NBA was signed allegedly? Do you mean the NDA or the NBA, honey? Miss Maria says tuna beans had a cracked windshield. I wonder if her sister wife had a crack in her windshield. Ooh. Now, how do you think she got that crack in her windshield? Do you think A, she tried to push Martha head through the windshield allegedly? B, do you think she just took the bat and hit the windshield? C, do you think it could have been a Londa? I'm just asking questions because I'm a little bit nosy. I just want to know. I mean, and with all that spells, was it a rock? Could it have been? Was it have been a rock? Was it a rock, y'all? I don't know, child. Mm-mm. Well, honey, the YouTube screens gonna drag Martha ass all week. Y'all can cut y'all wrist and believe that, honey. And they're gonna drag his wife right along with him for being AKA Tuna Cat, AKA the you big dummy in my Fred Sanford voice. All of that. Who said that? Says, yes, ma'am, you right. I said it incorrectly. Mm. Child, they're gonna be dragging her right along with him. And she's gonna try to fix it up and put a nice a nice pair of slacks and nice shirt and perhaps a bow tie on it. Just really fix it up really good about this Martho situation and all of that. And it's not what y'all think, but baby, you'll do just fine if you just come on out and tell the people my husband is a cheater, y'all. I know he be out there cheating, child, and I don't care nothing about him playing Russian roulette with my life. I don't care about that. As long as I can say we've been married for 20 years in my marriage, I'm good. I'm happy. I don't care if I get a life-threatening disease or whatever, child. I'm still gonna be happy, child. Just come on, say that. That's it. That's all. It's real, Sister G. I don't know how it got cracked, but I do know she was on TV trying to flex with that cracked windshield. Now, perhaps could you be talking about whenever she went pulled up on Martha when that picture of his back came out, and she was trying to ask him where he was at and who he was with, and that's when he gonna sit in that car and say he was with Fletch. I mean, I'm just asking because I'm just a little bit nosy, not a whole lot, but a little. Um, Miss Maurice's Mel and her supporters will be blamed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That part. Michelle says, I think me and Martha can finish that house on bedrock. Tuna needs competition. Ooh, ooh. Girl, we don't want you to come up missing, Miss Shayla, cause you trying to take a spot, girl. That is known as Scott Manor, honey. You can go down there and try to take Tuna Cat's spot, cause you know she gonna try to hurt you, and we don't want that to happen. So no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that, Miss Shayla. Mm-mm. Girl, we all have to get our shoes from the door, honey. Child, cause Tuna gonna come for your whole neck. You trying to take my spot? You can't take my spot. That's what she gonna tell you, Michelle. I'm just trying to look out for you. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out. You know the girl crazy, cause she just wanna be married. I wanna be married. Ah, it ain't that much being married in the whole entire world. Miss Maria says that Shayla Tuna spot been up for grabs. Miss Shayla, Miss Shayla. Michelle, let me tell you. Hold up, y'all. Miss Shayla, this is what I need from you, baby. When it comes to Martell Holt and them that Scott boys, I'm gonna need you to keep your hand down, baby. Cause them jokers out there doing in and everything. You mess around, get hold of something you can't get rid of. You run from the boys. In the words of my dear, lockdown, clink, clink, baby. I mean, I know that it can be easily persuaded. All of that, but we don't want you to do that, Miss Shayla. No. Uh-uh. That part. But child, we done been up here for about 2 hours and a half. Miss my thoughts is tuna cat drunk in love for real. Drunk on monkey shows. Child, that's why she drinks so much. My thoughts to not think about what's really going on in her surroundings, child. And I tell y'all this right here. I'm gonna get up off of here. Mel is a real, real good person. She really is, child. Because out of all that bullshit that girl and her mother did to me, ain't nowhere in the hell I would be still holding on to a secret that she asked me and begged me not to say nothing to nobody. Girl, all that mess you talked about me, girl. I'm about to let loose on that ass. Why you couldn't take that bullshit to your mama? Why?
I guess that's why they didn't give us the secret because I sure would have told her by now.
You would have told the secret. You'd have
I
told the
would have had
secret.
a whole lie. I would have told everybody get in here because I'm for to tell it to you one time and one time only.
Woo. She'd have probably did like she did Destiny up there like that. You a lie. You a lie. And ain't nobody
And then I
believe it.
been, then I
Everybody
would have
believe that.
said, then I would say, no, I'm not because recording is worth 1,000 words.
Not the recording, honey. Not the recording. Um, my thoughts is that Shayla, you don't fit the description to be a snot wife. You have a brain. Miss Shayla, we're not about to let you loose out there. She ain't going nowhere, y'all. Um, Miss Maria said that G, if Tuna told Aunt would go live with it. Um, she ain't gonna tell nothing when it's pertaining to her and Marcel. Wanda's not gonna say anything to make Marcel look bad or Tuna Cat. So, like I said, when all of these people earlier this morning was talking about Marcel being arrested on YouTube, hey, being arrested on YouTube, Wanda went live, but she wasn't saying anything, and all you could see was her kitchen or something. It looked like somebody had mopped the floor, cleaned up the kitchen really nice or whatever. So I'm assuming that's what she wanted to do, distract the people. I don't know. Miss Patricia says exactly, G. Especially when Tuna was the one who told Dusty about what happened in that limo. I would have been burst Tuna ass out. That part right there. I got that ass. I'm about to get you because I'm sick of you. Um, Miss Maria says, Aunt can't hold water. Who said that? Says I would have had diarrhea of the mouth telling everyone that would listen. You better come on through with everyone that listen. That been the whole the millions and millions of people, honey. I'd have lit that ass up. I'd have lit her up. Miss Marissa's aunt was the first one to drag Martha, and was. Now she wants to renege on that too. She wants to renege on that as well. Child. But I'm sure Tuna Cat probably told her to go live today to try to distract the people. But like I said, she wasn't saying anything. You couldn't even see her on that live. And it was around about the time when a lot of CCs, I'm sure Millie Chung got hers out real early, but a lot of other CCs was coming on late talking about Marsau getting arrested and the mugshot and all of that kind of stuff. So that was when she popped on. I guess, like I said, to deflect, get the people to come over and listen to what she had to say or whatever. But even though if that was the case, and I'm wrapping this up, even though if that was the case, there would have been people that would have been asking her questions about Marsau and his mugshot. So she probably would have said, "Oh, I don't know about Marsau being arrested, child." That's all she would have said on that right there, because the Tuna Cat already done reached out and told her. But anyway, y'all, about to get up off of here, child. We'll be back tomorrow to finish talking about Marsau and Tuna Cat, child, and his mugshot. And we're gonna try to see if the people gonna find out who it was and what really happened, what really went down, child, with that part. Miss Patricia says, I'm glad people screenshot the mugshot because it's been removed. What? Child, I cannot, honey. They got it. They got it, Miss Patricia. They got it. But anyway, thank y'all so much for joining the live. I greatly appreciate y'all so much for coming in and getting your laugh on today and voicing your opinions and all of that. Please make sure you don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you caught the video late, please hit that replay for your girl. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. I love you. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye.